Me, I just got done scrubbing down my back porch. I got to do it again. Darn cats. I love all God's creations, but cats can be so dirty. Uh, I shampooed the kitchen carpet. Later today, I'll shampoo my dining room carpet. And as I'm getting ready to do all this stuff, we're getting a winter storm advisory for, I think it's tonight and tomorrow. But Wednesday, or yeah, tomorrow it's supposed to go up to 71 degrees. So this ought to be really interesting. You can see my bike back there. There's the battery. Yeah, that long black thing's the battery. It's fully charged. And I'm getting ready to go for a ride. I got to ride across town. It's still darn cold out. Let's see. It's what the Weather Channel is saying right now. It is 34 degrees out. Let's see if it went up a little bit. No, it went to 36, but by 4 p.m. it's supposed to be up into the mid to high or mid 40s. So, hey, but I'm the type of person, uh, you know, my neighbor always tells me that if I need to ride or something, that they will do it. But I don't like to take advantage of them. Today is a pretty nice day out. It's nice in the sun. I'll wear my heavy coat and my gloves, and I'll ride across town and get my stuff that I need, and then I'll come home. But I don't like to take advantage of people that help me. That's another reason I got the electric bike, and I keep playing the Publishers Clearinghouse. That's one of the things I wanted to talk about a little bit. How many of you have the PCH Lotto app on your phone, or even on when you play online on your laptop or desktop? You always get these so-called ads for these cash games from Google Play Store, and every one of them are a fraud. I've played over 200 of them, and I've earned up to $5,000 on them, but they will not allow you to cash out. Not one of them. And I've complained about this on PCH Lotto's Facebook page and Google Play Store page on Facebook. They don't care because those companies are making money off of those fraudulent games. That's the only reason. I tried to talk about this before. If anybody out there, nobody's following me right now, and that's okay. But if anybody sees this later on, and you know how I can file a class action lawsuit against uh, Google Play Store and PCH Lotto for pushing these fraudulent games, I'd like to sue them because that's what it is. It's fraud. They're aiding fraudulent apps that lie. They're frauds, you know, and it's a shame. I have played hours and hours of those games, and I even asked on the Google Play Store's Facebook page to give me a job to at least look into these games and play them and see if they're real or fake. They won't do it. And I even asked Publishers Clearinghouse to hire me to do it. They won't do it. Why? I'm disabled. I'm home mostly every day unless I have to go up and help my dad or my sister or my neighbors. But most of the time I'm here and I can do that job. You know, it's insane. Yeah, really. They refuse to even talk to me about it. And every day you get these unsolicited phone calls from people saying they work for Medicare and Medicaid. And now the new one that's up is they want you to buy some kind of low cost insurance that just started here in Pennsylvania. You know, and I keep telling them, no, take me off your call list. I do not want none of it because the Medicare Medicaid option, the thing that I need most to have money put back into my disability, I'm too poor for them to do that. So it's a waste of time. Quit calling me. And then it comes on and say, well, press one to be removed from our call list. You press one, an hour later, the same company's calling you again. Those are also frauds. And when Democrats tried to put a stop to all this unsolicited phone calls, robocalls, what did the Republicans do? They fought and sent it to the Supreme Court. And what did the conservative judges on the Supreme Court say? They're allowed to continue to do it. Even though it interrupts my day, it takes up time. If my dad needs to, my dad has Parkinson's. If my dad needs help, I gotta worry about these retards calling me every day about shit, and then I have to worry about my if my dad called or not while I'm on the phone trying to explain to these people, I do not want your crap. Plain and simple. How many times do I gotta cuss these people out? And yet they continue to call. And again, I need an attorney or someone that knows anything a little bit more about the law than I do to help me. I'd like to file a lawsuit against them as well. Really, you know, for mental anguish that I have to continue to worry about if I'm missing my dad calling me because these retards keep calling me 15, 20 times a day, every half hour. That's one of the calls. That's why I didn't even answer the phone. I just hung up on them not 20 minutes ago and they're calling again. Now I'll go up and listen to my answer machine and it'll be the same thing. Well, we're from such and such company. We want to know if you want to. I don't want shit. Leave me the fuck alone. Sorry for my language. I truly, truly apologize, but it angers me and upsets me. You know, and then doctors wonder why your blood pressure is up. Well, look what people got to put up with every day. They used to call on my cell phone, but once I started going live and say, "Hey, you're live on the air. What's the problem?" They just stopped using my cell phone. So yeah, but I'm trying to wait for it to warm up a little bit more, and I'm going to get dressed and ride across town. I need to go. Like I said, I don't like taking advantage of people like other people do. I do what I need to do when I need to do it. Now here, since my sister seems to be too busy to do what she said she was going to do. Last week she was supposed to, the weekend she was supposed to come and take me to Connersville to the bike shop down there because I can't find any here in town. I don't know where they're in Uniontown. They're all gone. So I think I'm just going to order these turn signals from a bike on that Wish network, and then I want to order the rear view mirrors. And as I said before, it's not just for my safety; it's for the safety of other people on the road. You know, that's just I guess you would call it driver etiquette, good etiquette. You know, it's crazy. So, you know, if it screws up somebody else's, how can I say without being a dickhead? But if that causes somebody else problems, well, that's their fault. I can only do so much with what I have. At least I am trying. I have given and given and given and got nothing, nothing in return. except give me more, give me more, give me more, give me more. And I'm getting tired of it. I really am. And I'm sorry to say it that way and sorry to be that way. But, helping is one thing, but taking advantage of me is another. Lord, Lord, Lord. But let's get back. As I did say, just before I come online, I finished, well, half of the back porch I scrubbed. There's something wrong with this. It's a beautiful, well, she ain't a kitten anymore. She's about a year old now. It looks like she has diarrhea or something. I mean, just, So I had to take my pine saw out and scrub down the porch everywhere I could see the nastiness. They crapped all over my canopy top, so I had to throw it all away. Anyway, last year when we had that real bad storm, it literally just blew my canopy up right up out of the ground and bent it all up. So I'm going to lower it, take it down, and sit it out for the recycling people to take. You know, it's heavy. It's cast iron or something like that because it's heavy. It's a really good piece. But I didn't get out to it in time when that one bad storm hit, and it literally just ripped it. I had it staked to the ground and tied down, but that storm and wind was so bad it literally just tore it up out of the ground and flipped it over and bent it. So I'm just gonna buy a new one this year. They're only like $100. This one I paid, what was it, 70 some dollars for it. It was on sale, and it was a good one. It come from Coleman Lantern Company. That's a great company. And the main reason I get one is so when me and Honey go out in the summer, I have shade for her to lay under when we're outside. You know, well, I'm gonna sign off now. I did my little bit of ranting and raving, but mostly it's because of those gosh darn robocalls that the conservative controlled Supreme Court continues to allow companies to do. I mean, I've been getting them further for car insurance, for life insurance, for this, for that. And every time I tell them no, I don't want it, take me off your call list. Within an hour, half hour, they're calling me again. It's ridiculous. So if anybody's out there that knows a good attorney that can help me file lawsuits against these companies, please let me know. You just take care of yourselves and each other. Feed someone if you can. Help someone if you can. Lift someone up if you can. You know, like the scripture says. And much love, peace, and honor to y'all. Take care. I send all my love, honor, and compassion to everybody out there. Please stay safe.